So today we are going to make our trap beat. So first go to Audiotool. Don't forget to log in because you won't be able to save unless you log in. Then go to our app. Let's create a new one from scratch. All right, so you're going to need to be able to do a trap beat, both in 808, probably the 909, and also the machinist. All right, so let's start with something that's simple. Let's add a snap to our beat. Let's start with a snap. So the snap, we'll take the first one and we'll put a snap into machinista. So just like on any of the other versions, we put the snap or clap on the 2 and the 4, which is really 5 and 13, but it's the 2 and the 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's hear it. Now, the speed of that is too fast for a trap beat, so let's change it down to 65. Let's hear it again. Good. Now let's move over to our 909. Let's do our bass drum. Our bass drum, we're going to put a kick on the 1, the upbeat of 2, so the 7, the upbeat of 3, the 11, and we're going to do the 14 instead of the 15, but either would be appropriate. So let's hear how that now sounds. I'm going to change the decay. Actually, we're going to get rid of it altogether. All right, that gives us a basic kind of beat. So let's apply this to the track. So we right-click on it, and we copy the pattern to the track. And then we right-click on this, and also copy that to the track. So now we have the snap, and we have our kick. So let's do another pattern. Let's do another pattern with our kick, starting at measure 2. Try this one right here. 1, upbeat of 3, 11, and 15. Let's see what this sounds like. I think I like it better on 14. That's much better. All right, again, I'm going to apply this to the track. So copy pattern to the track. So now I have a pattern of A1 and A2 together. Let's listen to it together. Oops. All right, good. So the next thing I will need to add is our hi-hat. I like the 808 hi-hat, so I'm going to move over to the 808. Our 808 hi-hat, we need to have a different length of, need to have 30-second notes in this section. So to add 30-second notes, what you're going to do is change the pattern length to 32. So click on the pattern length and change it to 32. And then we're going to click on close hi-hat. We'll put it on all the odd numbers. So let's put on 1, 5, 9, 11, 13, 15. And then let's do the next section, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15. And then let's throw in a few of these just for good measure, which is random 30-second notes. So it should sound like this now. All right, please remember to change the pre-scale from 4 to 3. From 4 to 3. That's what makes them 30-second notes. Otherwise, they'll be too slow. So now let's change that and copy that pattern to the track. So now that we've gotten the basic idea for our pattern, let's take the entire thing and duplicate it a few times. So we have 8 measures of that. Great. Now let's take our snap and we'll put this in for 15. And let's take our, oh, did I move that? I did. And let's take our beatbox and we'll put that in every once in a while, intermittently. Like so. So now we have the basic idea for a beat. Let's hear it one more time. Good. Now, the next step is to add claps. So next step, we'll add some claps. So we can use the clap from the 808 or the 909. For this time, we'll just use the clap from the 808 machine. So move this back down to prescale 4. Move it down to prescale 4. And we'll create a pattern of fast claps. So we'll go 1, 5, 9, 13, add the pattern to track. Then we'll do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and add that pattern to the track. Then we'll do, I think, yep, that was special. Then we'll do all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll copy that pattern to the track. And then we'll even do one of all of them, but with it moved up a prescale. And we'll copy that pattern to the track. Which we'll drag right here. So this will give us this effect right here at measuring 8. Let's listen. Whoa. All right, that will give us that quick speed up clap. So it'll start slow and then speed itself up. Good. Now the last thing we need to do is add a drop of some variety. So to add the drop, you turn the decay on a bass drum all the way up to 100 and then place it on beat 1 and you've got yourself a pretty good drop. So let's throw this onto the track and we'll add the drop right after measure 8. So it's right here on measure 9. All right, then we'll add the drop as the beat. So it'll be 1, 7, 11, 14. We'll copy that to the track, and that should be enough. So let's hear how this all sounds together for a full pattern of 16 bars. I did that wrong. All right. I made a mistake of not clicking from the clap over to the bass drum. So please make sure you don't do that mistake. All right, copy this to track. So that should fix that. And there we go. After you've gotten 16 bars worth of music, 16 bars worth of music, copy it over and over again to fill in the rest of your song. All right. Now that you've done this, the next thing to do is to add synths. So let's go and add our synths. Because I want to have an original song, I'm going to actually go into hook theory. I'm going to go into hook theory. And I will make a common chord progression. Then I'll add some 7 chords to make it sound a little bit special. Hello. All right, then I'll take the entire thing, copy and paste. And now record a little bit of a melody over it. Never mind, can't get that to work right this second. Let's just keep going. Let's export it so that I can move on. I'm exporting the MIDI. We're gonna call this Trapple. Good. Moving on to it, we're gonna add a synth. Go to a synth right here, drag it onto your screen, right click, insert MIDI, import MIDI. This video is taking too long. Hold Trappy, hit open, double click to close this, move this over. Now we've got our song. Let's listen. All right, so you get the basic idea. Play around with it, do an entire 3-minute song based on that. Let's listen to the example that we made yesterday when I had more talent at this. There you go. Here is Baby Trap. Let's zoom out so you can see it all. And here is how it sounds.